What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to Three Questions. I'm your man Von Walker, and today we have a real special guest. I say that a lot, but me and him go back a ways. In fact, this is the first time we've seen each other in person for a while. For a minute.
Yeah,
So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So today we got Redline Reese. I say that right? Because
Yes,
people be switching up their names, right?
I'm guilty. I'm one of the ones who do that. You knew me coming in, changing my name a lot. I think when you met me, I was going by Tag.
Yeah.
T-A-G. And
yep.
it went from that, and I think I got referenced in a song by one of our peers, and
they called you Redline.
That's when it started. Like how I gave you yours.
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up because I was going to say that.
Yes. How I gave you yours or how you said that. I don't forget nothing. Who was doing something? We was doing something.
We was recording that. I forget his name though. It was your guy.
Yeah.
It was your guy.
My guy. We'll get to that. But yeah, he said something in the song. I think we was working on something together, and then I'm on a train with Redline Reese, and it just clicked. Like ever since then, and this was a 7-click mixing days when you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That thing was crazy. Hold on, I was like, why is this thing? I'm so sorry.
Oh, wasn't even recording you?
No, it's recording. I don't know what's going on. See, this is the technical difficulties that we got to deal with. Hold up, man. Nah, we're gonna keep all this in all this.
Hell yeah.
Actually, look at your box real quick.
Make sure it's green.
If it's not.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm blue.
Oh, is it? Hold on. Hit the button. There's a record button on the other side. Yeah, right there. Hit that. It'll be red. You ain't got to just hit it once. Right, and then go back to the other side. You see the one next to your left thumb?
Yeah.
Hit that button.
Right there.
Yeah. Yeah, we good.
You still learning? Yeah.
You see, it's gonna help you on your show too.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, man, this. He's the only one I'm going to be able to do that with. Everybody else, I would have stopped the show
completely,
and started all over again. But we could do the bloopers. This is actually going to be kind of funny.
Hell yeah!
So
that would have took the fun out of it.
Right. I mean, we're still learning. So anyway, man. So the first question was the question I asked everybody.
Yes.
Everybody should already know this question. So, who is Rese? Who is Redline Reese? Like, what do you do? Like, who are you as a person? Where you been at number 3 and 4? Like what's going on with you?
Well, I've been all over. First off, who I am as a person, musically and all. I'm just another guy, another artist, another renaissance, you can say.
And that's your camera too, so if you want to talk to the people,
I can talk that. Yeah.
To that one.
Okay. But yeah, all in full with that. Man, I'm just this corkscrew of just mixture of stuff when it comes to the game of what we love, hip hop. You know what I mean? Started rapping, of course. Always had other thoughts of wanting to do other things when it came to the game, but I kind of just stuck to where my love was, personally and seriously when it came to the pen.
When did you actually write your first
rhyme?
First full verse?
I'm not gonna count that. I'm gonna count it when it was going on wax. My first time I ever wrote my first rhyme, it was going on wax, probably when I was around like 12, 13, something like that.
Yeah, it's the same around the same time for me.
I had a buddy that had another buddy that had a studio, and he was making an album at the time, and I was the only feature on the project, and he was like, "Yo, I want you to get on it," and I got on it and blessed it, and it's kind of been good from there.
From there, good.
Oh yeah.
Okay. When it comes to like recording, right? When you did your first one, how were you nervous?
Hell yeah.
Why?
I was nervous because my peer, who I hung out with.
Okay, I was gonna ask, is it because of who you was with, or was it because of the microphone and
it wasn't? No, it had nothing to do with that. It was my peer who I'm with every day, all day,
right.
Average Joe. Prior to the stuff that he did on the side and being a student athlete, he can rap his ass off. So when we'll go to the house and it's time to, I will go just to chill with him, just on a norm. And I would see him doing his solo stuff. So when it was time for us to do our stuff, because we wasn't a group at first, he kind of like he kind of recruited me like on some outside stuff. Like we was chilling. I was in my neighborhood playing basketball in the cold, being young.
I remember those days.
And he came with another buddy of mine, and they were like, yeah, Reese right there. Reese, he makes music. And he was like, Reese, you rap? I was like, yeah, I rap. What's going on? He was like, yeah, you don't be rapping, man. We be spitting all the time at the crib. You don't ever, you known us all the time. Why you ain't never say nothing? I'm like, y'all live all the way up there. I don't know. I'm down here. He's like, well, yeah, man, we want to hear something. I don't know why, bro, but I had a damn tape in my pocket. And this is, this
like, who had that?
Yeah.
He just had a tape.
I had a tape.
Out of nowhere.
I had a tape in my. See, his recording process back in the day, in the early 2000s. Kids, listen up. Back in the day, before we had stuff to put on our computer software, we would thug it out with either a karaoke machine or some type of radio, and put it.
Yep.
We'll put it towards or next to a speaker, and we'll sometimes have it in a V type of situation to where you're speaking into it, and that we used to like make little tapes off that, bro. And
yeah, you get a blank tape or you just dub it over.
Double over regular tape, right. That's when I learned how to do that, just doubling over tapes.
So it sounded like you started a lot like how I did.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
exactly the same because I had a boombox that I got for Christmas. My father bought it for me, and you was able to record on it.
Yeah.
So all we needed was a mic, and then my next door neighbor had a microphone.
Damn, that was it.
And it was like you just happened to have a tape. This dude happened to have a microphone that he just had it. It was just in the room with not hooked up to nothing.
He just had a mic.
Just had a mic.
Yeah, that was destined for you to get that.
So yeah, we definitely started working like that, man. So but is it just music though, or what else should we get into?
I mean, lately, as I've the older I've been getting, just turned the year of the Chambers, 36 years old. Happy to be that. A couple days ago.
I like that.
Oh yeah,
the Chambers.
Yeah, the
dope.
Chambers. Thank you. You got to shout out them kids for that. Shout out to the Woo babies and all the supporters and Woo Nation. But as I got older, bro, kind of just not fully putting my title on it because I respect it so much and know so many people that do it. I don't want to say I fully do it yet until like it's like solidified,
Right.
So but yeah, I dibble and dabble in other stuff, but when it comes to producing, like I've co-produced, I never produced a full track yet, I've co-directed when it came to things, little stuff like that, not to get too, too big and stuff, but yeah, I dabbled a little bit.
So do you take a lot from like a lot of people like from back then? Because you shout out the Woo just a second. Do you take a lot from them, or is it them? Because I know people would say, okay, these are the people I listened to before. This is what got me into it, or these are the people I actually rock with, but they weren't really a inspiration. I have that. For me, like I'll give you an example. Like when I first started rapping, it was mainly jazz artists, which makes no sense.
That makes sense to me.
Does it? How?
I'm going off of just your ear and what you always liked, and what and I never knew that. I never knew you liked jazz artists coming up. I always thought that you like content, soulful guys. Like from then when I met you to rewinding from back in the day. Like when I met you, I heard you used to like Little Brother a lot.
Yeah.
And to me, that was kind of like that version of Tribe.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, I know what this guy on. That. Look, my thing was, you had an ear for production. Anybody that got like that likes those soulful, hard-hitting, deep-full type beats, I think we'll be fine. Because that's the thing with me. Like with my favorite rapper, like everybody knows.
I know what you about to say.
Everybody knows.
You know
what I mean? So when it comes to that, I'm sorry.
Nah, go ahead. You might as well go ahead.
I might as well. Okay, my man Esco, man. Look, man. I love this guy, but at a time, like I wouldn't give Nas no credit at all. It didn't matter how good an album was or nothing, because if that production wasn't right.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about,
I used to, man, it would boil my blood, bro. And I'd be like, cause like, okay, let's.
It seemed like he would be like trying to focus too much on the lyrics and just like,
yeah,
which is fine.
That's exactly.
But at the same time,
bro,
it's like, yo,
that's exactly what he was doing. Cause think about it, like I tell people all the time when it comes to this order, I'm not a big Illmatic guy. I'm on It Was Written more than Illmatic, so that's the second one. So Illmatic, of course, crazy production.
Yeah,
It Was Written. Crazy lyrics, crazy production, crazy everything. 3, what is it, I Am?
Yeah.
That's when he started getting a little mainstreamy, but he's still fine. Nostradamus, I don't know what the hell he was on. That's when I was like, because this is when I'm thinking, people don't remember, this is a minute ago. Nas did the whole 2 albums in 1 year thing, the whole DMX thing, but it didn't pan out because of the structure and the beat selection.
It was too different.
It was too different.
It was too different.
Yeah.
With DMX, it was like one album that they just cut in half. It was like, nah, dog, we can't have 30 songs.
Yeah.
We need you to get it down to like 17.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like to me. Because you put them 2 out like that, it didn't seem like, honestly, for me, I didn't know it was 2 albums that he put out that year.
I didn't either. I
thought it was all the same shit. I thought it was the same album, and then come to find out, he had 2 #1 albums in 1 year.
In 1 year. I didn't know until...
shout out to YO, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Shout out to Yonkers, man. I didn't know until the Indie Getting Sunday soundtrack.
Seriously?
He got some songs from Flesh in My Flesh on the Indie Getting Sunday album.
Hey.
And I'm a big soundtrack guy, you know what I mean? Like, and that's one of my favorite movies too. So when I saw that, I was like, this not on Dark Man X? My brother was like, hell no, man, what the... So, and back to the Wu thing, to answer your question with that, yeah, them, because of older sibling of mine, he was a Wu fan, crazy.
You see, that I was gonna say, because everybody that I know usually had like an older sibling.
Older sibling, yeah.
It wasn't like that for me.
You see
what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. I didn't have any older brothers.
Yeah.
My sister was cool and all. You know what I'm saying? She would like listen to artists and stuff like that, but it wasn't something.
It wasn't
heavy.
a lot of hip hop.
I mean, my younger brother was the one that was kind of got me into rapping because he would rap while we were walking home from school.
School stuff, yeah.
And I'm over here beatboxing. I'm like, damn, man.
Pops or unks ain't never say nothing about
Nah, ain't nobody.
Because they was going off of what they liked.
Yeah, they was doing their thing. They wasn't, yo, listen to this. And it wasn't like that. It was just playing music.
Yeah.
The only rapper that I did know about that was in the family was my older cousin, but he was the same age as my dad. So it is not, we're not in the same.
It don't count.
It don't count. You know what I'm saying? They talk about Kumo D and them. I'm like, okay.
I don't know nothing about no damn Kumo D, right?
About that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Shout out to Kumo D though. It's all respect.
It's all love. It's all love. But yeah, man. I ain't mean to cut you off. You were talking about okay, never mind. We can get into question number 2 real quick, man. And let me proofread this real quick because I have a lot of words here.
Okay.
And I think I kind of went too far. Okay, so you bring up and use me as an example when it came to this with the whole like soulful and thoughtful and stuff like that. Do you think there's like a because you've been doing this for a minute now, you're still recording. Yeah. You have a project coming out. He has a project coming out.
Very, very soon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to close the year out before this year is over with, before 2025. Soul and Story Drive coming very, very soon, people. Absolutely. Giving y'all 15, 16 clip. I ain't really done that in a while. You know, I usually give y'all the 8 to 11 range. I'm the EP guy. I'm the EP and the collab guy. You know what I mean? That's why I got so many hip-hop friends, peers, and stuff, because, you know, it's just... I don't know. I think I'm very easy to collab with when it comes to stuff.
Nah, I can vouch for that.
You know what I mean? So, I've been doing that for a while. But if you want to call it official with the whatever, this is mine with this 14 to 16 clip situation I got for everybody.
Okay. We're gonna plug that again before we end out the show.
Absolutely.
Too, so, but when it comes to the type of style of music, do you think there's like, because I don't really listen to radio no more at all.
You ain't the only one.
And when I do listen to it, it's like, yo, there's no real balance. It's all one type of content. And do you think that's like an agenda for that? I'm not trying to be too political.
No.
Or do you think it's just a sign of the times that's mainstream, and if you really want real music, you're gonna have to search it out yourself? Before, you was able to turn on the radio and catch something on there that was like, okay, you got Erykah Badu, but then you'll have Lauryn Hill, then right after that, you'll have TLC. You know what I'm saying, with the condom on the right, with the left eye. You know what I'm saying? So you'll have that type of stuff going on. But right now, when I listen to the radio, it's like all that. I have to go to Spotify. Me personally, my streaming service is Tidal. I like it because of the sound quality.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, what do you think about that?
I think us as listeners, we have to start putting music into real subject matter and categories because it's not the same.
Yeah.
What I'm about to say has been said before, but I think with the sound what's been going on now, it's definitely for one, is low frequency. So if anybody have any knowledge of that, you don't need or shouldn't be wanting to have a need to listen to that all the time. They don't do good with your chakras. You know what I mean? But I think they just need to put it in categories, man, to where everybody is getting the same love like how it used to be. That's all. Cause that's what's like affecting the game. Like you got people like Nas now. He's doing like a thing to where like certain cats didn't get like their wells due when it came to their pen or their art or just stuff, royalties, money, publishing, any type of thing. You know what I mean? Like he's doing something to where like people's getting their bread back for that. Like, and when I think of that, I think like what LL was talking about, the project with him and Q-Tip just put out. Everybody should just put it in their own like bracket. I'm not saying put it in their own age range. It kind of sounds like that, but put it to where everybody knows what we're listening to. And within today, it doesn't have a name, but I call it like the hip hop that's been running the world for a while. I call it alternative, bro. I don't call it hip hop. I don't call it rap. I don't, what me and you know what hip hop and rap is. When me and you know what hip hop and rap is, it is not, no offense, because it's make your bag, make your money, it's good music with them, whatever, but like, I don't like calling stuff rap and hip hop when it's not.
It's not. It's something different.
Yeah,
it's not, ain't no way in it. This is the thing too, man. That pisses me off when I hear people say, and I don't have a project coming out, but I still dabble, still dabble. But, you hear people say, well, this rapper, and it's like, you call it mumble rap. And I'm not trying to down those guys because they've literally created a lane for themselves. Yeah. And you can't be mad at that. No. They get in their paper. As long as they're not shitting on everybody else, I'm fine with it. I'm not going to shit on them. Right. But that's not rap. No. It's not. And Cassidy said the same things. Like, it's not. That's not rap.
Look, I remember when Snoop Dogg was saying it. Like, like Snoop there, Snoop is so loved and so, he got his damn face on every damn thing when it comes to branding.
Even bags of chips.
Just anything you can think of. But I remember when the Migos first came out, he loved them. He embraced them. That's what you're supposed to do as a icon and a peer and all that. But he spoke his claim on stuff that he didn't like about it. He was like, dib-it, like, yo, I do not like that shit at all. Like,
I don't rap like that at all.
He's going off of like, bro, like, they knew they hot, but it don't mean I like it. Like, it's like this, bro, we go through this over and over. With us in our generation, it started with when we kind of knew the game was changing, because the South been on top as long as I can remember for a while. Like, it's about to be 2025. They've been on top they've been on top longer than...
They've been like 15 years, man. Maybe longer than that.
I'll say longer than that.
Maybe longer than that. You know what? It started with Outkast. I would say, I would say, to me, that's when I really, to me, because I'm pretty sure it was a little bit before that.
I think it's after.
You think so?
I think it's after. I think because...
You think so? With Equipment on?
Think about it. Okay, Equipment came out with 98. That's one of my favorite years ever. Lord have mercy. You know what, Vaughn? We can do that. Because I'm thinking like the home run like Atlanta did. Like you remember when Luda and Lil Jon that's the Crunk era.
That's the coming of age.
Okay. You talking the very beginning.
To me, it was with Outkast.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. And when you talking about the South is what, North or maybe South Carolina, and then going further down to like the Georgia area.
You can say North Carolina and down because people in Virginia, they don't say I'm hearing this Middle East thing a lot. Like, yeah, we're talking about this.
Yeah.
A lot of shout out to my people in Baltimore. Shout out to my people and shout out to my people. This is real because I saw Nori and Pharrell talking about this, and I have conversations like this about the area with my parents a lot too. I don't know if people want to believe it or not, but Maryland's the South.
You think so?
Yes, it's bro. If you're underneath the Macy-Dixie line,
I don't know.
Yes, listen, bro. Listen.
So when is the East Coast then? It's just New York.
The East Coast, what I was told from Cameron.
Nah, man.
The East Coast. He said the East Coast is PA, Jersey, New York City, Connecticut, Boston. Like, yes, like Northeast.
So anything But anything past Delaware down is all South.
Anything past Delaware or PA down is the South.
He's tripping.
He's going off. Listen.
He's tripping. I hope he sees this shit. You are tripping. He's tripping.
No, look.
Nah.
Maybe he's tripping. I don't know. I'm just going off of. I'm not saying I didn't like that statement from people or him. I always understood it because every time before I met you or after, there was people that I met that was from New York. After you and stuff, they would have the same agenda.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, that's before I came down here. Before I came to Maryland, I figured that this was South too. But when you're down there and you spend some time in Baltimore and then you hear these people rap, they don't rap like anybody, North Carolina, South Carolina. They don't rap like that. You see what I'm saying? They rap more so, they do rap more so.
Like an East Coast, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's after being down here. Now, if I was still in New York, I might have had the same, maybe. But when you actually are around the people down there, dog, I developed my rap style fucking around with y'all. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah. I developed my shit messing up. So I can't say that. Like, I don't consider myself no Southern rapper.
No, we're not.
I'm not saying that as a bad thing.
No, not a bad thing, but
I'm not saying that.
Right. But I'm just going off of just the, when people want to be precise with stuff and very accurate on shit. You know what I mean? Like for example, Harriet Tubman. Do you know where Harriet Tubman's from?
Nah, hold up. I'm about to get dragged in the comments. Nah. Maryland?
Yes.
Oh,
she's from the Eastern Shore, though.
Shit.
She's from the Eastern Shore, though. You know what I mean? And she was freeing people and taking them to PA, taking them to Philly.
Taking them north.
You know what I mean? So I'm not going to hold you.
That's different.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, it's different. But I'm just
saying it like she was freeing slaves.
I'm just saying.
It's like she was come on.
I know. I'm just saying. I was today years old years ago when I didn't know that. Like I always had this thought process that Harriet Tubman was from like the deep South.
Yeah, I thought
you know what I
mean.
I didn't know that she's from Maryland.
Sure.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll take it, man.
Yeah, man. But see, Marylanders, like, bro, like, I don't know. Like, when it comes to like history or knowing stuff about yourself, it's like the state. It's the fact that I don't think that people care enough. I used to joke with people from Baltimore a lot because I talk about this with you a lot within the whole Baltimore and Maryland state thing.
Yeah, that shit is weird.
Now it's been like that with me as long as I can remember. So the fact that if it's still like that, like y'all can't get mad if I laugh, chuckle, or with them, whatever, because I didn't think that would still be a carrying on thing. You know what I mean? And what I'm saying is, ladies and gentlemen, I had a conversation with a young man ages ago, and he hit me with "You from Maryland? I'm from Baltimore." I said,
he said it like that.
Said it just like that. I ain't from Maryland.
Yo, he tripping, man.
I'm from Baltimore. You from Maryland. I was like, ain't that's in the nah. We ain't with y'all. Straight up.
Yeah, I dare you to go up there and talk about some DMV shit.
Yeah, that DMV shit don't fly over there.
No, it don't. It really don't. But you know what? Okay, I kind of get it because when you think of New York, you think of the 5 boroughs.
Think of the boroughs.
As most people do, right?
Ooh, we're gonna have a conversation about the boroughs too.
Hold
yes.
On. Because and it's weird because they treat them like different states to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do.
But it's wild being in it. Like I'm from Yonkers, but so it's not like I was like this because it's not a borough.
Right.
It's right next to the Bronx.
Right to the Bronx.
So it's like it's funny how they do shit. It's weird because I've never spent that much time in Queens at all.
Yeah.
But they move different. You know what I'm saying?
I heard.
They move different.
I don't like out of all the boroughs. I don't know nobody. I mean, I know people from Queens, but I've never hung out in Queens to like be like, yeah, this is how they get down. Nah, like when I go to New York, just the main places, Manhattan, Brooklyn. Where else I've been? I've never been to Staten Island.
I never been to Staten Island. You gotta take a fucking ferry to get there.
Yeah, you gotta take a ferry.
I had no business going over. Business over there.
I've been to the Bronx. I was with Mark one day. He had a soccer game randomly. He like, yeah, I got to go to a soccer game. I'm like, bro, you could have told me we was, but you know how Mark is. Shout out to Mark Andre. Yeah. But yeah, man.
No, but what I was gonna say was, I get that though when it comes to Baltimore and they like you from Maryland and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because Benny the Butcher.
Shout out to Benny.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, and you don't think that way. And because when you hear New York, you think of only the boroughs, especially when it comes to hip hop and rap.
You know what?
But now, Buffalo?
Bro.
And then they are spitting.
Bro, listen. If it wasn't for Griselda, I think I would have stopped rapping.
Wow.
That's real. And I'm saying what I'm saying because they came out in a structure that they had and they age already. Mind you, I get it. But these guys are like real like felons. So like this was really all they had. You know what I mean? And I'm hearing stories of these three guys, and I don't know if they're really family or not, and the whole just togetherness of just how they had to do stuff, bro. Like they came in like mad old, like 38, 39.
Yeah.
And
they came up with it was Eminem, right? That
they did that deal, and I could be lying. They probably was a little younger. Forgive me, but I'm just going off of just the willingness of just not stopping at the whole 35 thing what artists do,
right.
with and stuff.
You know what? I was just looking at my question 3, and I kind of want to scratch it because I want to talk about that.
Okay, I want to talk about that too.
Because I'm gonna scratch. So
because upstate New York is killing shit.
Yeah, man. It's not a game.
It's not a game.
So yeah, I'm gonna scratch that. So this is question 3. As regarding age, do you think that hip hop has gotten to a point now where age doesn't really matter? Like rock, like you could be a 45-year-old rocker, still doing your thing, right? And no one says anything. And pop artists, no one says anything, but people keep saying when it comes to hip hop,
this is a young man's game, blah, 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 blah.
Hip hop is over 50 years old at this point. So it's like, is it really? And then LL just came out with his joint with especially he did the collabo with Eminem.
Exactly.
And I'm saying, and he's getting praised. And I think it was a bomb move that he actually had his project produced by Q-Tip.
Yes.
Instead, because I think there was talk that he was going to go with Dre, but him doing it with Q-Tip, I listened to the whole thing again 2 days ago. And I'm like, yeah, this was really a good move that they did that.
I just like the fact that he just kept it Queens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, LL doesn't really do the whole, but he's from New York. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fact that he did that, I love that idea. And to answer your question, at the time I did, and I don't want to be biased because I'm getting older, but your age ain't got nothing to do with your thought process of you creating art and artistry. And we shouldn't be looking at it like that no more because to all my young and up and coming hip hop artists and everybody that's doing what they doing, give a damn about what you're saying, bro, because it sounding like the people that's twice your age can wrap circles around y'all. And that doesn't supposed to be the case. If you're younger, you're supposed to be wrapping circles around them, not the other way around. Everybody I see that has some history and knowledge about themselves. I saw the freestyle with Capadonna.
Yeah.
Like a week ago. I'm like, look at this motherfucker. but that's the shit like I know people don't give a fuck about, but Capadonna he thinks completely different from people. You know what I mean? He one of Wu-Tang niggas. You know what I mean? They science the stuff that just completely like
they're different.
They're different. So when you see that and you see the love that they have for it, like it's undeniable. Like as a fan, like I'm sucked in every time.
Yeah, it's wild you say that too because 3 Stacks he did an interview. And he was like, he doesn't know if he wants to really rap like that anymore because he doesn't know what he's going to talk about.
I saw that.
And I was disappointed in that.
I was very disappointed in that too.
Because I'm like, we got the new guys, new people coming up doing their thing. But a lot of people are complaining about the subject matter and a lot of the stuff sounding the same. Whereas when they were doing it, we was listening to them.
Yeah.
Back then, everybody had their style, for the most part.
Yeah.
The music was different. You can be like, okay, I'm going to be in this lane. Or in that lane. Now it's like everybody's trying to be all in the same lane.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then LL said something about that very statement that 3 Stacks says, like, yo, what do you mean? Like, you got plenty to talk about.
And Eminem
and LL Cool J, They just put out. I think Eminem just put out something. Or is he coming out with something?
No, he put out. I think he put out a project not too long ago. He did.
Right.
He did.
And I'm like, yo, you got plenty to talk about, man. And like, you know, I was real disappointed with
I was
Flex
too.
when it comes
I
to
was
that.
too.
I was like, nah, man, I know you got something.
But see, when I heard that, you got to think about it. That was an accepting thing. He don't think he'll be accepted with the stuff that he wants to talk about, and that's blasphemous. Because, bro, you Dre. You know how many people still put you in their top 5, top 10 to this day, and you ain't got one solo album. My nigga, I think that means something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and you know how certain people is like they so like very hard and strategic and all that when it comes to themselves, when it comes to thinking and stuff. So, I don't know. When it comes to his art and stuff, I think he's one of those people. He's not a forcer, but I didn't expect him to say that. Hell
Yeah,
no.
nah.
Hell no.
I wasn't expecting.
that.
Nah, not at all. People. I didn't think it was gonna be
Like if you want to go on your flute album, make your flute run. Cool. But don't say you ain't got nothing to talk about.
You know what though? When he put that flute album out,
I was pissed.
You know what? I wasn't so much because I was trying to see where he was at.
I was pissed because I didn't think it was a flute album.
Oh, you thought he was just
Yes!
jumping around?
I thought it was like-
you listen to each track, it's playing a flute.
No.
So I'm saying, like, oh, wait a minute.
No. Like I was talking to somebody with it, and then somebody was like, "Yeah, man, Dre about to come out with an album." So the first thing I saw the credits, I saw the stuff, I saw the track names, and the first thing I thought, I should have knew it was a flute album when I saw it. I was like, bro, these title track album names, these joints is long as hell. Like all the songs, was like long titles. I'm like, this ain't no rap album. So of course I played the first track and he fluting away. I said, damn.
Now, you know what? I will say this though. One of I forget the name of the track, but one of them is actually a guilty pleasure of mine. I was on the train.
Okay.
And I was listening to it and I was like, yo,
this ill.
Maybe this is what he was trying to get at people with this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was sitting back and I was chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is, and you know, it's obvious it's different. It's
Absolutely
not,
different, right.
I honestly, I thought he was just gonna have one of those like that.
Yeah.
And then it was gonna come in with something else. You know how when you know what? Perfect example. I got the bait and switch that Lauryn Hill did when she came out with the album with no beats.
Okay.
It was all an acoustic album.
Okay.
She sold 1 million records of that.
Damn.
But people didn't know it was gonna be that. She sold 1 million records.
Oh, just that.
If I'm reading that,
it's acapella.
Yeah, it was all acoustic. Even 50 Cent said, yeah, she came up with the album with no beats. Nobody was feeling it.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
So I put that on because this is before the streaming.
Yeah, I do remember that.
So everyone was rushing. Oh, Lauryn Hill came up with a record. Oh,
Right.
bet. And then she was coming right off of the it was not right off, but it was like five years after Miseducation. So people was like, oh, bet. And then they got. I remember I was like, okay, this is the first track, and then the second track. Third track, I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what I think that's the same feeling.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Slash not paying attention, not reading, not really understanding what the artist was doing and wanted to pursue.
I think if an artist does that though, you gotta give people something, man. That should have been like a double disc.
You gotta give them something. You gotta give me a verse at least. Yeah. At least, bro.
Something.
I'm hearing like it's something else now. He doing a album, and on the album it might be a hidden verse somewhere. What's up with all this hidden shit, bro? Why you just can't?
Yeah, he started to piss
Now
people
you
off.
gonna piss people off.
It's gonna be a hidden verse like you hide gems and shit on like a Zelda map.
Like, bro,
like, what are you doing?
It's like we trying to look for gold or something. Like, if it's that damn deep, then maybe you should just do performances or something. Like I don't know if you're noticing what they're doing out here with the whole front porch thing. They're having a lot of stars come on there besides go-go legends. I saw Robin Thicke on there recently.
Is it like the tiny desk type of situation?
It's a tiny desk, but it's like
the stoop.
It's the go-go band, but it's the backyard band, but they're outside.
Okay.
And it's called Front Porch or something. And they bring in they had the locks there.
So they do renditions of, but like a go-go type.
Oh, they do. Yeah, they do it over go-go instrumentation. And
Ask you
people
this,
do
man.
it. Yeah.
It's this side. We can get back to the. But anyway, do you think go-go is gonna finally get out of the DMV area? Oh no! What the heck?
Hell no. Do I think go-go would see outside?
Yeah.
Outside is
outside of DMV.
Outside of DMV. I mean, it already has. It already has, but I think in the wrong aspects of thinking. Like, my thing with go-go is...
I think it's a type of go-go. If you're doing covers, not so much.
Okay.
Because
covers is getting played all over the world.
Right.
Like there's people in Japan right now. When I saw that clip, I was like, okay, for one, how did they even
translate it? But they listen.
No, I mean, they didn't translate it. They was speaking it in their language. But
okay.
I'm just going off the beat process. It's still the same, hitting the same pockets, all that. I'm just like, I get it as music. I know music is universal, but
Japan.
What made y'all want to tap into this?
You know, if you look at a lot of Japanese anime, they pull a lot of their music because I don't know what the hell they on, but their anime music, not all the time, but a lot of the time, be bomb as hell.
No, I do. And
they pull a lot from jazz, and then go-go.
Kind of go okay.
I think it's kind of you can it's like it's easily poured over. It's like speaking English. It's easier for you to learn Spanish than it is for you to learn Chinese.
Okay, that's what you're saying.
That's what I mean.
Okay, because and you're right about that statement, which is within their jazz. I don't know what it is about Japanese culture and their love for jazz, but that shit is very, very quality listens, bro. Like, I remember when you used to play jazz all the time. You know what I mean? And it's not that I didn't like it. I noticed that it was very soothing and it was very fulfilled in a space and an environment. It wasn't a listening thing to you. It was a lifestyle.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, it was mainly like background music.
Yeah. Background music is everything.
Yeah,
it's everything. Like
you need a soundtrack.
Yes.
To the moment, you need a soundtrack.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Man. Yeah. But to answer that question, bro, I think it can. It's just for that to happen, they need all the go-go bands to work together. And you know, this area, DMV is, I don't give a damn what nobody say. It's very segregated.
You know, you're getting into that question that I scratched. I scratched that question.
Okay.
So, because I wanted to talk about the age thing, but since we're going there, we're kind of in it already. That question was, and this is beyond the 3 questions now. So this is question number 4. That's not a bonus question, but that question is like, you're right, cliquish. You're right. It's still like that, and I don't understand why.
It's still like that. It's still like that, and I don't even listen. I don't live here, but I'm here because my family's here. I come up here probably every 3 months, if that. As long as I can remember, bro, the DMV always been segregated. And I got a little history of living in the West Coast because I used to live out in Vegas for about 2.5 years. When I was living out there, a lot of my jobs, because I was doing the moving field and I was moving a lot of stuff in LA. So I was getting a little history about their culture and their stuff. I still have a buddy over there I talk to still to this day. And the segregational stuff is very similar, bro. I mean, to the damn T.
Even over there?
Yes. Listen, the only difference is we don't gangbang and it ain't no beaches or palm trees. That's probably the only thing. Other than that, the segregation of shit, just the difference, the separation of stuff is just about the same. And it's weird. Like, bro, I was in LA.
So it's not just a DMV thing.
No, it's not a DMV thing. It's the people thing. But with us, because a lot of people haven't left the DMV, that's why we kept asking and keep, obtaining the same question, because it's been over 20 years now. We thought we was going to fucking see change and difference, but we haven't. And it's just like, what's going on? That question hasn't been answered yet. But everybody got their issues.
So it's really a situation of
people.
Just people.
It's people, yeah. Cause it's like a bad neighborhood. It's like a slum. You ever hear the term, "Oh yeah, don't go to that place. That place is bad." Like, I don't put a persona on a place, a building. I put that on the people. Yeah. I put that on who's around that to where people is saying is that bad. You know what I mean? Because me and you've been plenty of bad places, but if you just, if you're about your business and you handle,
really
if you handle what you got to handle, you hey and nay.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Because
I remember one time I went to Chicago, and apparently we was on a block, one of them.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
right. Okay. All right.
Okay. And then it's not no cocky shit. It's like, yo, I'm here. Like you said, you're here to do work. You're here to put in some work. You come there, you do your business,
and you out,
and you do your thing. But if you come there and start acting funny,
of course something's gonna happen to you.
Somebody's gonna be like, oh, all right, hold on, let me go ahead and let me pull this person's card real quick and see what's good. But yeah, man. Tell the people about your project again that you're coming out with.
Soul on Story Drive. Man.
How'd you come up with that? So Long Story?
Soul on Story.
Soul on Story.
Yes. Well.
Like Soul. Okay.
Yeah. I came up with that. If anybody knows me, I lived in a neighborhood for 10 years. Off of Muddy Branch. It's 2 entrances to get in. One entrance is School Drive, and the other entrance is Story Drive. And I lived there for 10 years. 2 houses. I used to live on the bottom from like 95 until about maybe 2000. And then I moved up top stayed there from 99, 2000, all the way to 2004. And then I came back to Germantown. But
watch yourself, don't cover the mic.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, man, I named it that because that's where a lot of the juice and the mojo came from, that neighborhood. Just within my influences, my style, what I kind of like kept to myself and what I liked about the game, just within stuff that I've seen, stuff that I've heard, that area to me is a very, very special place to me musically that a lot of people wouldn't understand or wouldn't even know. But I got a lot of my influences within that place.
It sounds like this project is going to be pulling from some spaces that you probably, I don't know if you've pulled from before. Is that would I be right in saying that?
To a certain extent, yeah. But I get personal to her, every once in a while to where people know where I'm coming from. But with this one, you're kind of getting the full deck of stuff. I've given certain traits of that with previous projects. I had a project called Fuji. It was a dedication of my pops. That was a street name in DC, and I'm kind of glad that I did that project because I had to ask for permission to name that project that because
really, oh wow,
yeah, because he don't like that name, you know what I mean? So and that project is like really like sincere to me because I was living in Vegas and working with Raph in Ghana, so we're doing the whole emailing thing. We're trying to figure it out. But
8-hour differences.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like that, he's here. You know what I mean? He's back here. He's in the States. I'm about to maybe link up with him if depending on what's going on with Staffa. But yeah, man, this album it's touching on those traits, to a certain extent, but it's just you're getting the full length of stories that you didn't think that got finished from what you heard from before to now.
Got you. I think those type of projects are actually needed, especially when it comes to hip hop.
Yeah.
And rap.
Hell yeah.
I think people, it's too, and this goes back to the balance question.
Yeah.
It's like it's too flashy. It's too
flashy.
Too much.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not even really partying now. It's real emotional now.
Yeah.
It's too emotional for my liking. I mean, I'll get my emotion when I'm playing jazz. I don't want to hear you rapping like that.
Yeah. I had somebody tell me one time, like, it's people are gonna rap about what they rap about, but if it sounds like you're rapping and selling stress,
yes,
nobody is gonna want to listen to that, bro.
Listen, apparently a lot of people.
They do.
When's the last time you've been to a club? Exactly. I'm not going to a club to hear that shit.
And that's crazy.
You gotta have a 90s or 2000s party to have a proper club experience.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
So the kids really go to the club listening to Raw Waves.
Yes. They go there and they niggas just about to cry. I'm not with that shit, man. Like
you can stay your ass at home. That's
what I'm saying.
like
Like, and if I do go out, it has to be like it may be like a
lounge, grown and sexy type of shit. Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think we are a little bit past the age of just going fucking around at the.
Absolutely.
You know, I think we are a little. We aged out of that, but at the same time, you know, I don't know what the younger dudes, one of the younger people are really getting into when it comes to the club scene, whatever. But
damn.
Yeah, it's wild.
Listen, I believe it. I live in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Okay, they love them some Rod Wave out there. It's all good. But my thing is, and Rod, if I'm saying your name right, I'm not hating, bro. It's just I don't want it to where like a whole community of people is feeling like this. Like I be with people, bro.
Yeah, man.
And they put that on. And the moment they put that on, is like snap into reality. I'm sad now. I don't live like that.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, we're human. Yeah, we're fucked up. Yeah, you got your problems and stuff, but it's ways of dealing with shit.
This stuff is stuff to smile about.
Yes,
you know
yes.
And I have my moments. Let's keep it real.
But don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't get it too twisted to where you too in your thoughts to where you thinking you living without. If you got your limbs, you woke up this morning, you all right.
Right.
You know, people be missing that sometimes, bro.
Yeah, man. My father told me, I used to think he was, the last couple of weeks, he's been like on this scooter trip.
Okay.
Like these like high-powered scooters and shit.
How's your dad doing anyway?
He's doing all right.
That's good. Tell him I said what's up, man.
I will. So he hit me up and was like, yo, I need you to, I got this scooter I just got you. I said, you got me a scooter? You know how he just be doing random shit. So I said, you got me a scooter.
This sounds recently.
This is recent. This was maybe 3 weeks ago. So maybe about a month. So he said, yeah, I got you a scooter. So I went out, I said, I'm not riding this shit. I gotta play. Yeah, make sure you put the helmet on. I'm not doing it. But one night, I was bored.
Bored out your mind.
And I was like, and you know, you get that, I was having a moment, I was like, man, this is fucked up. It's not really what I want to be at. I said, let me just go take a walk. I normally take a walk in those when I get to that. So I can clear my head. And then I had that scooter, the shit was blinking like it was fully charged.
Okay.
And it was like, yo, Vaughn, come on, man, let's go for a ride.
You heard that.
I swear to God.
Oh
said,
my
let's
gosh.
So I got on that thing, put some headphones on. And I'm like, yo.
Enjoyed your damn self.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So that's just piggybacking off what you said, man. There's definitely things that are great to enjoy and smile about.
Absolutely.
So this whole, you know, let's turn it back up, man. I'm glad like a lot of the older acts from before are putting out records, doing what they used to do with the producers, one producer, one rapper.
Yeah.
It's bringing it real. It's
bringing it back. It's bringing that feel back to a certain degree. Absolutely.
We need that because for a while I myself was complaining about that. I'm like, yo, a lot of the older heads who had platforms and still today. Like, yo, y'all can still put out records, man, because we need that. Because some of y'all are complaining. Nah, fuck that.
Just
get in the
put
studio,
the music out.
Put the music out.
Just put the music out.
To enjoy it, man. Because I know y'all got something to say.
Right.
And y'all gonna say it in your way of saying it. Yeah. Just like you're doing right now. And I actually can't wait to hear the project. I was talking to him a couple days ago, like, hurry up and put it out so I can put it in the playlist. Because I think we all need that. And it's kind of put me in a moment too where I had did a record with Stafford.
Okay.
And I don't know if he put it out yet or not like that.
Knowing him, hell nah. Not yet.
It'll be a minute.
I'm probably gonna hear tonight when we go out.
Yeah, just ask him about it because I know he got this.
Yeah, you didn't right ask him about it. Hell yeah.
And I was like, damn man, I haven't really been in the booth for a minute. And it's like it's like, okay, wait a minute, man. I need to go ahead and stop bullshitting. And maybe this is the reason why I'm gaining weight and shit. My face is fat as shit. And you know I'm self-conscious about that, man. Yo, I'll be in the mirror like, yo, what in the fuck?
Hey,
and I'm not that big.
Bruh,
it's just like, yo.
I've known you since I was 15, bro. I've always heard that statement. And every time you say that shit, I will fall out every time. Because I know what you mean. Because you're not fat. But you're just going off of just like, I don't want to be any bigger than this. Or I don't want to.
Yeah, man.
I know. But you come on, man. You look good. You all right?
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
man.
come on. You know the ones who's our age is looking crazy right now. Exactly. So no, you look good, man. Don't do that.
Some of y'all need to
get it in. You know,
you need to go to the gym.
And the only reason I'm still thinning it out because I'm staying out the way. I still don't drive, and I don't have any kids.
Neither do I.
But you drive.
I only just started driving.
No.
Let me explain that statement. I totaled the car, and I didn't have a car for a minute. That's why I bought that thing.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't have a car for a minute. But you all right. As long as you know me, I've always been driving. So
that's what I was trying to get to. I'm like,
that's true. That's true.
I said I've known you since I was 15.
Yeah, that's true.
Who used to skip school and hit boom, 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 boom. Oh, we out here, but yeah, the young money. I mean, you know.
Skipping school and shit.
And yeah,
we skipped school to go record records.
You damn right.
We sure did.
Damn right. Shit. Shout out to all the hip hop pioneers that did the same thing.
Yep, man. Yeah, you going to 6th period? Nope. I'm out.
Yeah.
What was it? One of them days we went all the way to DC.
We all go to DC. Yeah.
It was like 5 of us. Wasn't he carrying his PC with him?
Yeah.
On the fucking train?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we was out there, man.
We was out there, man. I was doing it first, and then I linked up with y'all, and then I told one of y'all I was doing that, and then y'all was like, all right, we trying to go too. So I'm thinking we all gonna meet up at Shady Grove, and one of them was like, nah, Vaughn got a car. I was like, well, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Just make it work. Made it work, and that's how we did that.
Yeah, man.
Good times.
I tell people all the time about the story how you actually were the one that actually made the name that I was rocking with for a minute.
J Arts.
Yeah.
What you mean? Wait. What you mean for a while? What's going on?
Nah.
Are we at a change?
Yeah, Von Walker now.
Von Walker. Just like me, Rese Gambrell.
Yeah.
But Rese Gambrell and Redline, they the same, but I want to use them for two different things. Like,
I hear that you doing the Childish Gambino and
kinda.
Donald Glover
Yeah.
thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's the same.
You know he has a whole other name to be a DJ too.
Really?
At that point, I said, you know what, man, I'm not.
Yeah, that's too many.
You're doing too much.
Yeah. You only need 2.
Just 2 is fine. You want to be acting? Okay, Donald Glover. Gambino, okay.
Yeah.
Now come on, dog.
Yeah.
I'm not putting that shit on the fly.
It's not the 90s how they used to do it when they had several names. Because, believe it or not, the 90s kind of started that.
Yeah.
Like, Method Man, he has a lot of names. He has Johnny Blaze, Decal, help.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, but
he had all that.
He had it like
with all that. This is too much confusion.
Definitely.
But anyway, man. Hold up. Oh yeah, hold on a second. I need you to go ahead and put these on for me and hit that line for me, man.
Oh my God.
I need you to see that, man.
I know he's not asking me what I think he's doing. It's for like a belly moment. Oh shit, I have no banana.
Nah, not that one. Blade. Frost. Yeah, I need that, man. Matter of fact, I need both of them.
I have locks. It's not gonna feel the same.
Don't matter. Don't matter. That don't matter. Yeah. Here we go. Look. Lock don't even want you to do it.
Now, what was Wesley saying? He was just looking at him and saying, Frost.
Yeah, you got Frost. Yo, I swear to God. Yo, when your hair was shorter, you look just like this dude. Frost!
Oh, man.
Yo.
I can't do that, man. No, man. You set me up, cold-blooded.
I'm going to cut that out. That's just going to be for the bloopers.
Leave that, man.
Leave that?
Yeah, leave that, man. Because that you did used to kill me with that back in the day.
That shit was funny, man. That shit was hilarious. But anyway, man, I appreciate you coming through.
Absolutely.
This was really fun.
Yes, it was.
Had to make it work because you out of town.
Yeah,
and, just before we go, we just do that one bonus question really quick.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, rock paper scissors.
Okay.
Now, do you do like rock paper scissors shoot, or just rock paper scissors shoot?
I go the second one.
Rock paper scissors shoot. I must be the only one. Rock paper scissors shoot. I don't know where that came from, but anyway. So the rules is, if I win, I ask one more bonus question. If you win, you ask me a question.
All right. So we're doing the first one, rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
Yes.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I won.
Yeah, damn.
All right. So I get to ask you.
You get to ask me, yep.
All right. Because he already asked that, and I don't want to ask that, so we're not going to ask that. Um, we know you're not out the dungeon when it comes to your recording process, but are you going to be lingering around just to still be making songs, or is it a process to where you are going to make a full another length album again?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Before I used to always start with titles, kind of like a guru thing. Because
Okay.
he used to do that. He would start with the titles and then write the songs. I didn't realize I was doing the same thing he was doing, but I was doing it. I would come up with titles and then I would make songs to come up with the titles.
Kind of like a book.
Yeah. So that's why it's hard for me to really make a full length
Okay.
instead of just the songs.
You've always done that.
Always.
I never knew that. Damn.
Yeah, so
that's cool. I ain't never think of that.
The only time that it worked was the first two mixtapes that I did. The Yin Factor and the Yang Effect.
Those was hard.
So
yeah, I still listen to them shits.
Yeah. So like, you know, and I appreciate that too. That shit. I go back and listen to it from time to time to give myself some type of inspiration.
Yeah.
Like I was in a different mindset at that point.
I listen to all of our old shit a lot. Like, you know, just to like I do that to not forget, you know, the love, who the hell we are, where it came from.
Yeah.
And I like that hunger. Like when you're younger, you start like, yeah, you're younger, but you can never take that hunger out of that person. You know what I mean? And when I hear us individually or hearing some old stuff from myself, I'll be like, that's the thing I say the most if I'm listening to it by myself or with people. I'll be like, boy,
right.
Look, regardless of what he's saying, that he was hungry. You hear it? You know what I mean? And like
the energy was
the energy, it was just, you know what I mean? So I catch myself be listening to stuff. I'll be like, man, that's all right there, because that's, you know, that's why we do it.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm at when it comes to a full project. Maybe I should change the process because it's proven very difficult to do that now. So I'm not sure, man. I know I want to do that,
right?
And I want to do it before, you know, while I still got energy. And I know before I was on this, you know, I didn't really have a lot of features. I think that may be the difference going forward, where I may do a full project and it may have a lot more features. You might get a call.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's going to be the change, just to kind of get me back in the zone.
Okay.
Because I need to be around this, because I was around y'all.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
and I was around y'all.
And being around other artists helps, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let that buffoon you or none of that.
We had the whole thing with our music, our videos on YouTube. Oh, yo, he silver right now. Oh, he gold.
Yeah,
he went diamond. If you had like 1,000 hits, you gold right now. So it was the competition right now.
Yeah.
So that right there was definitely part of it. And now I'm really like by myself a lot of time. So it's not there. But if it's people around that are getting it too, yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna have to start taking some trips. And getting in the mix. But yeah, man, I think
the inspiration mojo always does the job too.
Yeah.
Definitely. You know what I mean? Just randomly going some damn where, you know what I mean, getting some inspiration. I tell you, bro, I'm still answering that question to this day.
But you're still able to record.
I'm still able to record, but I don't know what inspiration's coming from. I don't. I just go. And I can't keep saying, oh, it's the game, I love the game. That sounds sour and boring as fuck. Like, that's what I'm searching for. I'm trying to figure out, like, to this day, like, yeah, it helped me through times when it came to shit, but why do I love it so much?
Yeah.
Like, I've never really answered that question yet. And I think
maybe it's the answer. Maybe it's the looking for the answer that keeps it.
Maybe
that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you will find the answer. Maybe you may never find the answer. But
either way, it's
trying to get to the answers probably was keeping you. I asked the same thing with Stafford, man. And he said the kind of like the regular, I just love this shit, stuff like that. But I think it's more than that.
Oh, it is,
because even for me, I never really say that, but I'm always thinking of shit that it's not stopping. I had the same conversation with B. Jones.
How's he doing?
He's doing all right.
That's good.
He's a family man.
That's
now,
good. Yeah, got the babies. Got the babies. Hell yeah.
Like that. He's all right.
What's the name? Shout out to what's the name too. I gotta give a shout out to somebody. I didn't even know that they was that close. The homie Buddha, man, Marcus's brother. A lot of people don't know, but I had a brother that recently passed.
Oh man,
and that's all good. Appreciate it, bro. And before my brother passed, Buddha was like, I didn't know he knew my brother. I didn't know he knew him. I didn't know that he knew he was sick. And he came and see him and stuff and all that before things kind of went left. And that was like real cool to see because it just kind of showed like the difference of people who my brother knew. You know remember when we went to Detroit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the fact that Buddha like, went out there and showed love and all that shit, he brought the kids and stuff. I was like, damn, like what the hell? He like, you know him? He was like, yeah, I know Zion. I was like, bro, this Montgomery County shit, man. Like, you know what I mean?
That 6 degrees of separation is real.
Yeah, bro, it's
never
crazy.
know.
So shout out to the whole, all the reference, man, and definitely Buddha for that, because that surprised the hell out of me. It was good to see them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, we coming to the end now. And again, I appreciate you coming through.
Oh yeah, man, definitely. This was a blast.
Was definitely, this was fun. And yeah, man, this was dope.
This was dope. Yeah, it might be a part 2.
It's gonna have to be.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be. Gonna have to be.
Yeah, man.
Till next time,
To the next one. It's Von Walker. This is three. This is Von Walker. 3QS. 3 questions.
He ain't had none of
With
this.
Redline Reese. I didn't. Shit. I'm trying to focus on playing my questions, man. Deuces.